Tell me, what would you do if someone you love was cursed and turned into a monster? Would you run from them, or try to save them? So the movie starts deep inside a dense forest. An old woman is running and screaming, "William! William!" She looks terrified, as if she's searching for someone. Suddenly, she freezes. What she sees in front of her horrifies her. A wolf is eating a human body. It's a full moon night, and the scene cuts. Now we move to the present day. We meet a young girl named Nova, who lives with her family in a house far away from the city, deep in the woods. Everyone in the house is laughing and playing, and Nova has no idea what really happens around her. One day, she follows her parents secretly. They're loading an animal into a cart and heading into the forest, but they leave before Nova can see anything. Suddenly, her grandfather appears and takes her back home, warning her that nighttime is dangerous in the forest. The next morning, her mom comes home barely able to walk, and her dad's condition is terrible too. Nova watches as her mom and grandpa help him into a room. Her grandpa tells her mom, "Imogen, this isn't going to last much longer." Hearing this only increases Nova's curiosity. That night, she hears terrifying screams coming from her dad's room. When she goes to check, she sees a horrifying figure. Her dad suddenly transforms and attacks her. But then she wakes up. It was just a nightmare. In the morning, she sees her mom washing her dad's coat. It's completely soaked in blood. Nova can't take it anymore. She gathers the courage to ask her mom what's going on. Imogen tries to brush it off, saying, "Everything is fine. Everything is normal." But Nova knows it isn't. That night she secretly listens to her parents talking. Her dad tells Imogen, "My condition is getting worse, and I know you're suffering because of me." Imogen tries to calm him down and leaves the room. Nova peeks through a hole in the wall. Her dad suddenly stares back at her with glowing red eyes. She panics and runs to her room, gasping for breath, and puts on her oxygen mask. The next morning, Imogen wakes Nova up. They're going to the city. Nova is excited because Grandpa promised her chocolate. On the way, Nova secretly watches her mom changing clothes and notices bruises and injuries all over her body. Her mom warns her, "Don't tell anyone about this." After shopping in the city, they return home. But her dad becomes furious after seeing Nova's new dress. He takes it, sniffs it strangely, and then grabs both of them by the neck, whispering, "I love you both. Don't ever leave me." It feels less like love and more like a threat. Days pass, and the full moon night returns. Imogen takes Nova's dad into the forest again. Nova secretly follows them and sees something shocking. Her mom and the pack animal take her dad inside a cave, chain him up, and lock the massive iron door. Nova squeezes inside through a small gap. When she looks at her dad, she finally sees the truth. His body is changing, skin tearing, nails growing, teeth falling out. He transforms into a wolf right in front of her. She passes out in fear. When she wakes up at home with her oxygen mask on, she is terrified. She now knows the truth about her dad. The next morning, the family sits at the dining table. Her mom explains that her dad is sick, but Nova knows better. She runs away to her grandpa's house. Imogen and her husband show up and fight with the grandfather, trying to take Nova back. Nova quietly slips away and heads home alone, mentally broken. That night, Grandpa secretly comes to take her, saying she's in danger from her parents. But Nova's dad follows them, violently drags Nova home, and accuses Grandpa of kidnapping her. Later, to calm Nova, her dad takes her back to the cave and tells her the truth. His grandfather was a werewolf. On full moon nights he would run into the forest and tie himself up so he wouldn't hurt the family. But one night, his wife followed him and saw the transformation. She fainted, and when morning came, he woke up beside her dead body, killed by the wolf inside him. This was the old woman screaming, "William," at the beginning of the movie. Then Nova's dad reveals, he is also a werewolf. They cry and hug, and return home. Imogen joins them, happy that her husband and daughter are okay. But things don't stay peaceful. One day, Nova's dad finds Imogen's dress in the forest, the one she wore to the city. He becomes furious and drags her back to the woods even though it's not a full moon night. When he returns home in the morning, Imogen is in horrible condition. Later, Imogen tries to brighten the mood by baking a cake. Nova is gifted a puppy by her grandpa, and things seem a bit better for a while. But when the next full moon arrives, Nova starts experiencing strange symptoms herself, nails cracking, teeth hurting, her body changing. She wakes up screaming, realizing it was another nightmare. That night, she hears something outside. When she opens the door, Grandpa pulls her back and warns her not to go out. Imogen left her werewolf husband alone in the forest, and he came back home angry. Imogen and Grandpa try to protect Nova, but chaos erupts. Imogen grabs a gun. Nova faints. Oxygen runs out. They rush to the basement. Her dad breaks into the house and kills Grandpa by slamming him into the wall horns first. Imogen hides in a cupboard with Nova, then runs with her to the car. They escape the basement thanks to Nova's clever idea of using the car's hook to pull the gate open. But the car won't start, so Grandpa sacrifices himself, telling Imogen to go. In the forest, Nova's dad kidnaps her and takes her into the cave. Imogen runs after them. For the first time, we fully see the wolf form of Nova's dad holding the unconscious girl. Imogen bravely approaches him, holding his face and saying, "We are your family. We love you." For a moment, he remembers the good times. He loosens his grip on Nova. But the anger returns. He attacks Imogen, remembering an old moment that triggered him. He becomes violent again. Suddenly, Nova throws a lantern, causing a fire. Thinking fast, she uses her oxygen tank to make the fire explode toward her dad. The flames burn him to death. At last, they escape. In the final scene, Nova reads a book about wolves while Imogen packs their belongings. As Nova looks around the house one last time, she remembers everything: her dad, the cave, the fears, the attacks. And then the truth is revealed. Her dad was never actually a werewolf. He was a mentally unstable, abusive, violent man. Everything she imagined as the wolf was just her trauma turning him into a monster in her mind. She and her mom finally escape him, and a new chapter begins. And that's where our recap ends. Hope you enjoyed this movie breakdown. Make sure to join our channel. We're bringing you more new recaps and reviews soon. Until then, take care.